What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to the Aston Villa Liverpool post-match reaction and analysis video, and this is a hugely, bitterly disappointing 2-2 draw for Liverpool. That's two massive points dropped. Again, just like against Everton, Liverpool concedes too many goals from set pieces, from crosses, and also Liverpool missed two glorious, huge, massive chances in crucial parts of the game. Diogo Jota at 1-1 was through on goal one-on-one against Martinez in his shoots towards the corner flag. Normally Jota is so cool, calm and clinical in front of goal. Is the title race getting to Liverpool players? Is the nerves getting to Liverpool players? Darwin Nunez, that's just a standard open goal miss for Darwin Nunez. It's really painful because I really truly believed in this guy and I was his number one fan for 2 seasons, but this season he lost all the goodwill of the Liverpool fans because he missed again an open goal. Dominic Szoboszlai, I felt, made the right decision to pass it across goal because Emi Martinez was coming out towards him and he passes it to Darwin Nunez, who has an open goal, and yes, the defender is sliding in, and so maybe Darwin Nunez thought, let's lift the ball a bit, but he absolutely skies it just a good yard above the crossbar. And if Liverpool score there and it's 3-2, then I think Liverpool win the game 3-2. Aston Villa maybe deserved a draw on the balance of play, but what is very frustrating is Liverpool created more than enough chances to win this game, even with our shaky defense. And yet with Jota and Nunez missing huge chances, and also Nunez was through on goal again a few minutes after his open goal miss. And all he has to do is just to chip the ball a little bit above Emi Martinez's leg. Because Emi Martinez charges out, miles out, outside of his own box. And he slide tackles the ball. So all you need to do is just chip the ball above Martinez's leg, like this high up the grass. And then he cleans out Nunez, it's a red card, and Liverpool can play against 10 men for the rest of the game, for the last 20 minutes. Liverpool created 2.5 expected goals, Aston Villa but 0.7. But what is infuriating is Aston Villa hit the target more times from 9 shots than Liverpool hit the target from 17. So Liverpool had almost twice as many shots as Aston Villa, yet Aston Villa hit the target more times than Liverpool. It's absolutely infuriating. The problem is that Liverpool players look tired. Some of them look dead on their feet. Gravenberch looks knackered, McAllister looks knackered. We always knew that this would be an absolutely terrible, grueling period fitness-wise, because Liverpool have to play 5 games in 15 days. 5 league games, that is. 5 Premier League games in 15 days. Guess what? We have 1 league game in March. In the whole of March, we have 1 league game. Yet we have like 6 or 7 league games in February. How does that make any sense? It's absolutely crazy, the schedule. And I think the Nunez and Jota misses are terrible, but overall, in isolation, a draw against Aston Villa away from home is not a bad result, but because this comes on the back of really unlucky draw against Everton with huge refereeing mistakes. By the way, McGinn handles the ball before Aston Villa equalized, and VAR looked at it but said the goal is given. I think that should have been disallowed as well. 1 minute before half time, in the 47th minute, so 2 minutes of stoppage time into the first half, Ollie Watkins scores a free header. I don't know where the Liverpool defense was. Trent Alexander-Arnold again defensively didn't have the intensity, but at least he scored in the second half. It was a great goal, and yeah, Liverpool actually took the lead after a brilliant, very aware, unselfish pass by Jota. That was the best play by Jota to square it to Salah, who basically was in front of goal, and he smashes it in to the roof of the net. But the ball came from Garcia, a new signing for Aston Villa. They signed him from Levante, from the 2nd division. He had an okay game, but he made a huge mistake. Gifting the possession to Jota. He squares it to Salah. He slots it home, and Liverpool were in cruise control. But then, we give away a corner, the ball is whipped in, it is cleared to the back post, and then the ball is headed back towards the center. Tyrone Mings gets a header, and it is going wide. Alisson, instead of shouting to Szoboszlai, leave it or keeper, and grabbing the ball and dominating his area. He comes out, but he doesn't say anything to Szoboszlai. So Szoboszlai has a weak clearance, weak header, just 3 or 4 yards away, and McGinn scores the equalizer. Absolutely dreadful, terrible goal to concede. And then, as I said, just before halftime, Liverpool concede again. But in between the two Aston Villa goals, Jota was through on goal, and if he scores that, and normally he scores that, maybe because of his injury, he's a little bit rusty. And I felt Jota lost a little bit of his edge after getting so many injuries this season, and he absolutely fluffs his lines. He absolutely fluffs that huge chance. If Jota scores that 2-1 Liverpool, and Liverpool probably go in at halftime at 2-1, and it's a completely different game. Liverpool were chasing it in the second half, and up until the 80th minute, Liverpool were actually the better team. We pinned Aston Villa back, and we had wave after wave of attacks. And it was Salah's brilliant vision to pick out Trent Alexander-Arnold, who shoots. The ball takes a massive deflection of Tyrone Mings' leg. And Liverpool deserved the deadlock after creating so many chances. And then, as I said, Darwin Nunez was squared. The ball was squared to him. And he misses an open goal. And then he fails to get past Martinez. Two massive moments. And Arne Slot said there is one player in the dressing room who feels quite down, and I think you know who that is, and that is Darwin Nunez. Because Darwin Nunez knows that he should have won this game for Liverpool. I don't think it really worked to put Curtis Jones on the left wing. Maybe Diaz looked tired and in training, and maybe that's why he didn't start. You know, if you look at the whole game, it didn't make sense to take Jota and Trent Alexander-Arnold off just when they really started to penetrate Aston Villa. But the reason why they were taken off probably is because of the injuries that they had previously. They just came back from injury. So the medical team says probably to Slot, if you play them for the full 90 minutes, they are huge risk to get injuries. And ironically, when Trent came off, Conor Bradley came on, and he got injured in just a few minutes, pulled his hamstring. But maybe we could have left Jota on and maybe sacrificed the midfielder and brought Diaz on to the left wing. And I think with Joe Gomez and Conor Bradley out injured, Liverpool look a little bit short at the back. We just need to get through this period somehow. We have Man City and Newcastle next, and this Man City game away from home is absolutely massive. Liverpool need to put in a statement performance there and need to get a victory. Because if you win away to Man City, you put a huge marker down in the title race. As it stands, Liverpool are 5 points clear. Our 9-point lead evaporated to just 5 points, and these are the killer draws that could kill a title race. Even though away at Everton and away to Aston Villa, you know, getting a 1 draw each is not a bad result in isolation, as I said. But if we draw or lose to Man City, then suddenly that's, you know, 4 games in the Premier League where you only win 1. So I think it's absolutely massive that Liverpool beat Man City, and not just beat Man City, but beat them with a good performance. Because I think for large periods of the game, Liverpool played well. We had a bad spell at the end of the first half and at the end of the second half, and Liverpool on another day could have actually conceded again in the last 5 to 10 minutes. Aston Villa were the better team, I'm not gonna lie, and that's hugely disappointing as well. But Arne Slot after the game said, if you can look at the chances we had in the second half, you know, we could have won the game easily. The problem with Darwin Nunez is this is not his first season. This is his 3rd season, and he had a lot of goodwill after the 2nd season, because the 2nd season Liverpool had the best Darwin Nunez, I think, in his Liverpool career. He had like 18 goals and 13 assists, 31 goal contributions. But this season, he doesn't get as many chances as before, and he's still missing huge chances. And I really wanted Darwin Nunez to be the hero in this title race, but it looks like he wasn't to be for today. He can still be a hero for Liverpool, but he really needs to sort his finishing out, because I think this is just him getting overexcited or overly nervous, because a calm, cool, composed Darwin Nunez doesn't blaze that shot over. He just needs to roll it in basically, and instead he absolutely blasts it. And that's the biggest problem for Darwin Nunez. He's not cool enough in front of goal. Mo Salah, again, a goal and an assist, just like against Everton. I think. Just like against Newcastle. Against Newcastle, Salah got 2 goals and 1 assist. And in all 3 away games, we didn't win. Liverpool are still unbeaten away from home, which is great, but we are getting too many draws. And now that Man City-Liverpool game, I said if we don't win against Aston Villa, that the Man City game is absolutely massive in our season. If we lose that, then all of our momentum is lost. And Arsenal can put even more pressure on Liverpool now. If Arsenal beat West Ham, the gap is just 2 points, with Arsenal having played 1 game more. Van Dijk said, we know we have a very tough game at the weekend, then we play Newcastle. Our focus is now on Man City. We have to fight for every single point. We have to focus on ourselves. We need everyone in the best shape, the players and the fans. And he's talking about the fans because the Liverpool fans felt nervous in the second half against Wolves. So hopefully Liverpool fans can calm down. And we are still in a great position. We have 12 games left to play. And we are still 5 points clear of Arsenal with a mostly fully fit squad. The defensive injuries are worrying because we don't have a backup right back besides Trent Alexander-Arnold. Hopefully Conor Bradley's injury is not serious and we only have Kwanzaa to play right back and centre back, and Endo as well, of course. Arne Slot said the pressure is always on you if you are Liverpool. The pressure is on you if you play for Arsenal. We want to achieve something this season. We have the ingredients. There has been a few games where we didn't get as much as we deserve. Probably not against Everton. I think against Everton a draw was a fair result. Today though, if you just look at the big chances created, Liverpool deserved to win this game, in my opinion. But if Liverpool beat Man City and Newcastle, then all will be forgiven. Because if I said that we would get 7 points out of these 3 games, Aston Villa, Man City and Newcastle, but that's a big if. Liverpool need to freshen up really quickly. And now Mo Salah is also set Messi's record or equaled Messi's record. He is now the first player since Messi in 2014-15 to get at least 1 goal and an assist in 10 different games. So that is, I think, a great achievement for Mo Salah. And Salah definitely deserves a new contract and he needs others to step up. He needs Jota to step up. He needs Szoboszlai to get some goals as well. Szoboszlai sometimes was not decisive enough in the box. I felt he should have shot more often and we should have shot with more power as well because he has such a great strike on him. Salah has 28 goals and 19 assists in 36 games with 47 goals and assists. So without Salah, Liverpool would be just a top 4, top 5 team in the Premier League. With Salah, we are favourites for the title still, but we need to beat Manchester City. I'm really looking forward to that game. Man City are in not great form and we have the firepower to beat anyone really on our day. We just need to hope that Jota, Diaz and hopefully Gakpo can come back fit, and Jota, Diaz and Gakpo need to start scoring goals alongside Mo Salah. We just can't rely on Mo Salah and Mo Salah alone. Thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day, see you later, goodbye.